international recovery efforts continue in Japan. Wishing to avoid in future the disastrous consequences that followed the March 11th earthquake and tsunami in Japan, the government is setting up a panel to improve its existing disaster preparedness policy. Some of the most recently discovered disaster effects are 78% barren farmlands in the city of Sendai, Miyagi Prefecture, due to saturation with ocean waters that raised salinity levels too high for planting this year, with even more acreage found affected in additional testing. For those fields still tillable, the planting of rice is expected to begin at the earliest in late May, a month later than usual.
Meanwhile, on Monday, April 25th, the main railway line connecting the capital Tokyo with Sendai resumed operation. Also that day, a third intensive search operation began for finding 12,000 people still listed as missing and an unknown number of others unaccounted for, aside from the more than 14,200 fatalities already confirmed by the National Police Agency. The two-day mission is being carried out by 25,000 rescuers from Japan's Self-Defense Force, or SDF, along with members of the US military, Japanese police and others, aided by 90 aircraft and 50 ships. Their search will take them inland, on the coasts and offshore of the worst-hit Iwate, Miyagi and Fukushima prefectures, including areas not yet covered by previous operations within 30 kilometers of the damaged Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant.
In the 20-kilometer radius around the facility, which has now been deemed a no-entry zone, some 4,000 cattle, 30,000 pigs, 630,000 chickens, and 100 horses tragically had to be abandoned, with many having already perished or who are facing starvation. 6 Fukushima officials, including veterinarians, entered the area on Monday in an effort to humanely kill the still-alive animals and disinfect the bodies of those already perished.
At the Fukushima nuclear complex, operator Tokyo Electric Power Company, or TEPCO, is closely monitoring the spent fuel pool of damaged reactor number 4, where temperatures had climbed from 66 degrees Celsius on Saturday to 81 degrees Sunday evening, despite water being pumped in for cooling. As strong aftershocks continue in the region, the company is also considering a structural reinforcement of the reactor to protect it from damage, as this reactor stores 1,535 fuel rods, the most at the facility. Workers were also rewiring the power supply at the plant to prevent future blackouts and ensure that the cooling of the reactors would continue even if hit by another strong quake or tsunami.
Meanwhile, after radiation levels at 5 recreational parks in Fukushima were found to be at or above the safety limit of 3.8 microsieverts per hour, the prefectural government for the first time imposed a limit on their use to 1 hour per day. On Sunday, an estimated 4,500 protesters peacefully marched the streets of central Tokyo, calling for the suspension of all nuclear energy generation in the country.
Our appreciation, Japanese and international governments, personnel and workers, for your diligent endeavors. Let us quickly turn to kinder lifestyles to minimize such events and protect both human and animals' lives on Earth.